Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay guys, let's continue with the completion. Last time on the exam, remember that I'm asking about if the heavier the mud, the more expensive is the price of the mud. See, this is the brine type, and that's the density, and the cost will be higher and higher and higher. And so this is the type of brine density from the lowest one, this ammonium chloride, to the heaviest part is zinc bromide. And this is maximum solubility of salt in water. Basically what we have in here, the design of the solids, the completion fluid is the type of fluid that compatible with the hole that you have there. And so this is the type of what you call it, the density or the specific gravity and the salt and the water content each of the type of brine. So this is an example, that's a sodium chloride. This the salt is less than the water as compared to potassium formate. The salt is higher than the water. Okay, and the zinc bromide, which is the heaviest, is the salt content is much larger than the water. So density could be up to the 21 ppg, which is very heavy. Okay, practical aspect of common brine. Let's just read this one. Before we continue with the everything else, later on I would like to give you the references to read it in order for you to understand about this completion fluid. This is the property and precaution for each of the heavy and light brine, light completion fluid. So sodium and potassium based brine, this is a dry salt, this is cooling, and water will evaporate from the chloride, so leaving the time behind. Meanwhile, for the calcium, will absorb water as compared to dry, and this is give of heat, so extra technique instead of cooling. Salt did not crystallize from solution under normal condition. Solution will absorb moisture from the air, as the same as the first one. Brine are slippery and cannot be wiped up. Spill must be flushed with water. pH elevation may cause precipitation reaction. Avoid contact with skin or ice, as severe irritation can occur. So we have a precaution on this one, on the calcium zinc based. And the pH, typical completion brine, pH value for KCl and APR and CaCl is between 6 and 8, and zinc is between 1 to 515, and with the lower ppg is around 3.5. Formate which is more than 9.5. Okay. So the pH is measure of the chemical activity of H in a solution. So the range of the pH is between 0 and 14. Due to the hierarchy strength of high density completion brine, pH measurement provide only an indication of acidity or basicity of the fluid. Okay, this is the brine availability in the market. Stock fluid manufactured as clear liquid. In the liquid is CaCl2 and bromine, calcium bromide, KHCO2 and zinc bromide and calcium bromide. And in the dry stock salt is this type of chemical, and is prepared from dry salt also. Is 38% NaCl, 3.8% of KCl, 3.8% of NS4Cl. Okay. The importance of dry clear brine because the density, pH, through crystallization, temperature, pressure, pressure, eutectic point, lowest crystallization temperature. So brine of formation. So this is important for the clear brine properties, because brine and formation water compatibility has to be compatible. Brine and oil emulsion potential, there is no emulsion. Mineral compatibility, so the brine with the formation mineral is compatible, and another chemical compatibility, and available and the cost. So the guide assurance compatibility formation. So is the guide of completion brine selection to select the brine that you have to assure that compatibility with formation brine. So if you read from the book that I will give you later on the second part of this video, you will see the formation. You will find the compatibility is a must on the brine. So with the formation, so assurance of compatibility with formation material. This is the reason. You should conduct fluid compatibility testing in the laboratory, and then for the formation, conduct also formation compatibility in the lab from the core. Okay. So basically, the plan is to, in each of the section of the completion, before we complete, you have potential completion problem, and then you will overcome this problem by using the completion fluid. So this is also potential completion problem, and then you will end up with having to overcome this problem. And this is also the potential completion tablet for surat field. This is the compatibility chart. So okay, this is advantage of formate brine, cause high density. Okay. Completion brine additive to control the bacteria, and scale inhibitor to inhibit the acidification of scale following use of completion fluid. So in order to limit the scale that will develop. So we continue with the oil-based map on the second video.